Here on Campus Unmasked, we typically talk about how college students are being indoctrinated with social justice concepts like diversity and equality. And that means equality of outcome, not opportunity, and diversity of everything on the surface, but not your opinions. So it's no surprise when these students become petulant, platitude-driven, progressive activists. But you gotta remember, 18 to 22-year-old college students are adults. What's really sickening is when these same concepts are taught to actual children. Let's check it out. 400 K-12 educators hailing from 24 states and 13 countries are receiving professional development credits for learning how to incorporate social justice concepts into their curriculum this week. The convention, called Reimagining Education, was hosted at Teachers College, Columbia University, which is a graduate education school around Columbia, but which, as a spokeswoman was quick to tell me, is a separate entity from the Ivy League school. But come on, it's not like they aren't related at all. So let's take a look at what I'm sure are the very scholarly, not at all biased things these teachers learned. Tuesday's first session was How Can Social Studies Teachers Be Agents of Social Justice?, which instructs teachers on how they can incorporate critical race theory into their classes to trigger student school community activism. Because in progressive academia, we're not just going to teach what to think instead of how to think, but we're also going to forge your 4 to 18-year-olds into political weapons. Are you excited yet? Another Tuesday session focused on equity-based historical narratives, which probably means determining who we study in class by looking at the distribution of race instead of stupid stuff like their actual accomplishments. Then there was another workshop open to teachers and parents that advocated keeping students in public schools rather than moving them to disproportionately white and higher income charter schools, private schools, or gifted and talented options. I never understood why these loons capitalized colors like they're countries. I mean, there's no nation of white that I'm aware of. Oh, and if holding your child back in the name of social justice doesn't appeal to you, maybe these other sessions that show you how to decenter whiteness and move towards post-whiteness at your school will be more enticing. I mean, come on, don't you want your 10-year-old child to learn about racial microaggressions and how America is a society built on institutional racism? No? What are you, a bigot? So Tuesday at the Columbia conference was definitely the most woke, as they say. But Wednesday and Thursday courses did address other very valuable and not at all politically motivated topics, like a little something called food justice, as well as the need to discuss gender and race in kindergarten. Teachers College spokesman James Gardner told me that the school aims to equip educators with the research-driven and evidence-based strategies and tools to engage students from all backgrounds. But engage them in what, James? The answer, make no mistake, is ideological warfare. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.